Hey guys, this is Patty B within the holler. I got another firearm I'd like to share with y'all. This is the Ruger LCR, chambered in 357 Magnum. Go ahead and make sure she's clear. Yeah, the Ruger LCR in 357 is a steel and polymer framed, double action only 5-shot revolver. Chambered in 357, which means you can also shoot 38 special out of it as well. Yeah, I picked this up a couple months ago, and been doing some shooting with it, and I've carried it some, and so far pretty happy with it. Ruger came out with the LCR line, several years ago to, compete with the J frames, and they've offered it in many different calibers, like 22 long rifle, I think 22 mag, 38 special, 9mm Luger, and 357 Magnum like this one. Specs on this: it's got a 1.87 inch barrel, and this example weighs 16.9 ounces empty on my scale. Yeah, we'll hit some of the features on this. Start back here. You've got this nice hoe grip, which just feels really nice in your hand. I love hoe grips, and this one is, as good as all of them. Just feels really good. Plenty squishy on the back to help soften recoil. The frame on this, like I said, is half steel, half polymer. This is all steel, along with the cylinder, of course, and but this part, polymer, which is kind of cool, keeps the weight down. Like I said, it only weighs 16.9 ounces, so pretty darn light. The cylinder release, like all Rugers, is kind of push button. You just push it in, and you can pop your cylinder out. Trigger on this thing, excellent. Man, to me, this is the best trigger on all small frame revolvers there is. It's just so nice, so light, very little stacking, just feels so good. And it makes this an exceptionally good shooting revolver because of the trigger. The sights on this, they come with different options. You just got a gutter rear, and this one has kind of like got a white spot on the post, but you can get comes with like the big dots, or you can put whatever you want. As you see, you've got a roll pin there. You can push that out and put whatever front sight you want. I kind of like this one, but if you like something else, feel free to change it. Definitely a neat little revolver, definitely cool. Like I said, I've been shooting it and I've carried it and I've been happy with it, mostly because how shootable, it is with that trigger. That trigger just makes it super nice. Taurus and now Kimber have come out with, revolvers that are about this size, but they have, 6 shots instead of 5. So I don't know if Ruger's going to try to make a 6-shot variant of this, or at least in 38 special. But, having one less chamber isn't always good, but the trigger on this is so good. You can just, to me, I can just shoot it better. I shoot it better than the Taurus and the Kimber both. It's just a pretty good shooting revolver. But yeah, we're going to take it outside today, run a couple hundred rounds through it. We'll come back in and, I'll tell you what I think about this thing. All right, we're going to start off with some 38 Special Plus P, 125 grain aluminum case Blazer. We're going to shoot mostly 38 Special Plus P today, just because 357 mag, a little more expensive and a little more brutal out of this thing. But we're going to shoot some and compare them and see how that does. But well, let's see where this thing's hitting for us. All right, doesn't like to jick those aluminum cases. They're not quite as slick as brass ones are, but hey, shooting pretty good, pretty close to the, where the sights are hitting. Not bad. All right, first cylinder is going to be 38 Plus P. Second cylinder is 357 Magnum. Definitely a difference in felt recoil there. All right, move back a little bit. Those targets are between 15 and 18 yards. See how we can shoot the LCR. All right, not too bad. Making hits at 15 isn't very hard. That trigger's just so excellent. And at least with 38 special, the hoe grip does a good job of soaking up recoil. You know, that 357 just kicks more. It just is what it is. All right, let's try that 25-yard plate. All right, not too hard again. I love this trigger. It just shoots so well. And those sights don't look fancy, but they're actually working pretty decent. All right, we'll try that 40-yard plate. That's a little far for a pistol like this with me shooting, but let's see what we can do. Hey, I'll take 3 out of 5 at 40 yards any day with a, little double action only revolver like this. All right, first 3 rounds, 38 Special plus P. The last 2, 357 Magnum. All right, first cylinder, 38 Special plus P. Second cylinder, 357 Magnum. All right, back inside from shooting the Ruger LCR. And yeah, this thing's a whole lot of fun to shoot and, not too hard to shoot well. I put 150 rounds of 38 Special plus P and 50 rounds of 357 Mag. The only issue I had was while shooting some 357 Magnum, the white insert that used to be on the front sight there, decided to eject itself, and it's somewhere in my yard. Who knows where it's at? So luckily this thing is pinned, so you can remove it, put something new on there. Probably will just take some white nail polish and fill in that little spot, because there's like a little indentation there. But something to make note of, that the recoil of the 357 in this is a little much, and you might eject your front sight. But yeah, the grip is excellent. Shooting 38 plus P, no problem at all. And it can manage a 357 pretty well. I mean, it is a little brutal, but no one's going to put a whole bunch of rounds of 357 through this. If you carry 357 and shoot 38 Special, for practice, that's probably what most people will do. 38 Special, it handles it easy. 357, it's stout, but you can definitely handle it. Just a good little revolver. The trigger, I'm sure I've mentioned it many times in this review already, but it's so good. It just makes it easy to shoot. And I wish all compact revolvers had that trigger, because it's just excellent. But yeah, other than that, just a great little carry gun. If you're a guy who likes to throw one of these in the, in your front pocket or in your coat pocket, I can't recommend this enough. I really like it. I recently got the Kimber K6 XS and 38 Special. It does have a 6-shot cylinder, and it's pretty nice, but I can just shoot this better. I shoot this better than, that little Kimber or even a Smith J-frame, and even like a Taurus 856, which also has a 6-round cylinder. This thing's just more shootable to me. Maybe not to you, but to me it is. And this may be my favorite pocket revolver. Certainly my favorite pocket revolver trigger for sure. But pretty easy to carry, fun to shoot, and seems like a pretty nice revolver. Well, there you go, guys. Ruger LCR and 357 Magnum. Y'all have a nice day.